Is this the first year, second year? Good evening, everyone. Hey, welcome to our city. You'll notice that we're not in City Hall tonight, and that's because we've taken our show on the road. We are over at the Muscatine High School gym, and we are here to watch and film the annual basketball game between Special Olympics and the Muscatine Fire Department and Police Department. It's starting to get crowded and noisy in here, but we didn't want to miss all of the action. So we came, got all set up, and we have one athlete here to talk to, Corey Leonard, and we also have a coach, Tim Atkins, and we're going to talk to both of them while they're getting ready to go. We're going to talk to Corey first because he's got to go start getting warmed up, but I'm so pleased to be here tonight. Thanks for coming, Corey.
You're welcome.
Hey, how long you been in Special Olympics?
Oh, about 30 years.
30 years, wow. I bet you've had several coaches over the years, right?
Yes, I have.
Yeah? They probably all teach you different things?
Yeah.
How many different sports do you play?
I play basketball, bocce, golf, flag football, softball, I guess bowling.
Bowling. What's your favorite?
Probably track and field.
Track and field. Running. You like doing that? Well, you know, I know for a fact that you're an Olympic medalist, right?
Yes.
You've been to how many winter games? World games?
I've been to 3 world summer games.
Summer games. And what do you win?
I won, my first one was in 1999 in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Uh-huh.
Well, I won my first gold medal in the 400-meter dash. My mom and my stepdad got to see me win my first gold medal.
How nice.
And I came from last place to first place.
Oh my goodness. Congratulations. That was a big challenge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What else have you won?
And did the long jump. I'm a 3-time gold medalist.
In the long jump?
No, in the 400, the 200, and the long jump.
And the long jump. Nice. So what countries have you been to for the World Games?
I've been to Shanghai, China,
Oh my goodness.
and Dublin Island.
Oh, you've been farther than I've been.
I never got to go to Abu Dhabi this year because it would be nice, but I guess they didn't select me as a international program messenger.
Sure. Well, you can't get it every time, can you?
No.
It'd be nice, though.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Yes.
My brother was there when he saw us.
Oh, really? Well, you never know. There might be another chance, right?
Yeah.
So tonight's the big basketball game. You've done this before, I take it.
Yes, I have.
Do you usually win, or does the police and firemen win?
We usually beat them.
I bet you do. You guys practice good and hard, don't
It
you?
would have been kind of funny if they beat us one year.
Yes,
Probably didn't.
it probably would.
I think then you get some more police officers to help them.
That's true.
And more fire departments
That's
to
true.
help beat us.
So do you like this game, playing this game every
Yeah.
year? Yeah. It's fun. What do you like most about being in Special Olympics?
Probably just competing against other athletes, meeting new friends,
Oh, I bet you meet a lot of people, don't you?
talk to your old friends, and just have fun. Do your best. That's all you gotta do. Is
That's
have fun
right.
and do your best, no matter what happens.
Yep, that's right. You know, and I know, Corey, you've been in Special Olympics for a long time, and you've been so successful and learned so many things and tackled and mastered so many things that I know that newer Special Olympians look up to you and try to model how you've done so that they can be successful also. That's really something to be proud of, that other people look to you and want to be like you.
Yeah, there's one athlete right now in Washington, D.C. for Capitol Hill that because I went there so many times,
So now he wanted to go.
So he wanted to follow me, follow my footsteps with him and his mom in Washington.
How nice. So you even, besides just being a friend to the other athletes, you even help coach, right?
Yeah. Assistant coach behind Jason.
You assistant coach Jason in what sports?
Sometimes basketball and sometimes softball.
Wherever you're needed?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, that's got to be such a big help to him.
Yeah.
I bet it is.
That was one of my goals after I retire from competing.
Uh-huh.
Become an assistant coach.
To become a coach. Oh, man, they'll love it. They would love it. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and flip channels just a titch and talk to one of your coaches and hear more about everything that's going on in Special Olympics, because I know you need to get over there and get all warmed up, get lined up,
Yeah.
get everything ready to go. Okay, good luck, Corey. I hope you have a good game.
Thank you.
All right.
If it wasn't for the Schreiber family, I probably wouldn't be at one right now. So
That's nice, and I know I've heard you talk about the Schreiber family and how they have made all of these things possible for you and the other athletes, and I think that's just really nice that you always give them credit.
So I got to meet all three of them. So I got to meet Maria, Tim Schreiber, and Eunice Kennedy.
And Eunice Kennedy Schreiber, oh, that's great. Lots of people would like to do that. You're a lucky dog.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. All right. Thank you, Corey. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. Tear 'em up.
Good job, bud.
Thank you.
All righty. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Bye-bye. Well, come on over,
No,
Tim.
no, they got me
Can
focused.
They see you there?
We're
Oh,
A-okay.
hey. There you go. How's it going?
It's great. It's great.
How many athletes do you actually have tonight?
Tonight, I don't know the exact number tonight. We service over 150 in Muscatine County, Louisa County, and some of Cedar County.
Okay.
Tonight our numbers should be probably upwards of 30.
Oh, that's great.
Yep, yeah.
Especially with the weather we're having, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. There's
Yes,
no doubt
it
about
is.
that.
So, Tim, you are the assistant coach or a coach?
Pretty much, yes. So Jason's our head coach. He's obviously incredibly busy right now, so he doesn't get to speak. I get to, amazingly. And so I could say I'm the assistant, but I'm just really another coach.
You're a coach.
We have some great coaches. Shannon Johnson, Mark, who you'll meet here tonight. And we have a lot of people that help us throughout the year. Dave Bender with powerlifting. If I am forgetting any of you, I apologize deeply. I haven't forgotten you. I'm just not mentioning you in the moment.
Sure.
But we have a lot of people who come out to make this possible, because without those people, this really isn't possible. Without the funds that we generate with fundraising, like our Over the Edge fundraiser that we did this year, without the people that come out to do this pro bono out of the kindness of their hearts, this program can't exist. So they're really the reason why we get to be here. As you met, Corey is the reason why we are here.
Yep. Hey, Dick Vedder's here. Do you want to give a wave?
Want to
Can
say
you give
hello,
a wave?
Richard?
Give a wave right
Go
there
wave
to
right
Chad.
there. Go ahead, wave.
Wave to him. So you're here. You're here to cheer him on, right? Yes.
I heard about you.
Did you?
Yes,
I hope it was good.
so it was right. I heard the 26.
Yeah.
You were coming to Rebo.
Oh yeah, I'm coming to cheer you on.
Oh,
All right. Thanks for stopping by. Give him a wave.
See. Thanks, Dickie. We'll see you, buddy.
yeah, partner.
All right, go get him, okay?
Yeah.
Tim, how long have you been involved with Special Olympics?
Just over 15 years.
Oh my goodness, that's quite a bit. What got you started?
I was working with a young man with autism, behavioral disabilities, and he came to practices, and I would have to transport an SEL worker.
Sure.
And I'm not a very shy person, so I was giving some of the athletes crap, and they were like, well, bring your shoes.
Oh.
And so I walked over to Ron Miller, who was the guy who really got this program
Sure.
going, and I said, do you care if I bring my shoes? And ever since, I've been bringing my shoes. Same
Oh,
thing.
that's so nice.
Yeah.
You know, I know you're right. What you said just a bit ago, this program wouldn't exist without the volunteers, without the staff, which is very, very limited. We have you and Jason and a couple of part-time staff in the summer for Can Do Camp.
For Can Do Camp,
And,
yep, you
and
bet.
that's it. The rest is all ran on volunteers. And
Absolutely it is. And those people coming out and helping, and some of it's with parents, which are always great. Some of it's with people that are just coming out of the kindness of their own heart to help make these programs exist. But we really couldn't without it. There's just not enough manpower.
oh no, there's not.
Not for the amount of people that we service.
That's right. And I know funds are tight. You know,
Funds
I mean,
are
for
tight
every
everywhere, yeah.
nonprofit. And several years ago, I remember when Ron Miller had Special Olympics, and it was out at the county
Yep.
home, so to speak. And
County care facility,
County
yeah.
care facility. I was trying to think of the appropriate words to use there. And I remember when they approached us and said, we think it'd be a great fit for the Y, and we really thought it would be too, and it is.
It has been. It has been great.
We love having it
Yeah,
be a
yeah.
program of the Y.
Yeah.
And but
And we're the only Special Olympics program attached to a Y in the state of Iowa.
isn't that great?
It is.
That's great. And I think it should be a model for other communities to follow, because it really shows the importance of integration. These athletes are no different than any other athletes, and they should be right there with them.
Yeah,
integrated.
Inclusion is really
it
one of the
really
things the
is.
program preaches, and it's all of us exist within our own microcosm,
Yes.
and all of us, that expands and contracts every day by the vocations we have, by the recreation that we choose. And it's the
Sure.
same for any of our athletes. So the more that they're able to come into contact with the world and expand that microcosm, it helps them be part of a community, not just our community, which is deeply important,
Sure.
but also a community within themselves that allows what would have once been very isolated people to have a place where they can be together.
That's right.
A place where they can grow their friend groups.
Yes.
They can learn new things, new abilities, new viewpoints, new people.
Yes.
It's very good.
Well, and if you just hear Corey talking, you know, and I know Corey has grown in many, many ways being in this program, and the experiences that he's been able to have as a result of this program are unfathomable. You
It's-
would never dream.
It's a very stark reality that 50 years ago, Corey would have been lucky to be a farmhand,
Yes,
growing up in Columbus
Yes.
Junction, right?
that's right.
And instead, he's been able to be a part of a program Special Olympics has called Global Messenger,
Yes.
where he's spoken both at the State House here, the Capitol in Iowa,
Uh-huh.
as well as spoken with members of Congress in Washington, D.C. He's been able to be an athlete competing in Shanghai, China, an athlete competing in Dublin, Ireland, and it's been a big growing experience for this individual
Yes.
who's had a lot of opportunity and stepped up to that opportunity and grown subsequently.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's really what's important.
It's amazing, the opportunities.
What's up there?
Hi.
I told Jason, just to let you know, I won't be here at practice for probably Wednesday or Saturday.
Okay.
I'm going down to Florida.
Oh, that's cool. Enjoy Florida.
I will.
All right.
Hey,
Well,
good luck.
Thanks.
that'll be our powerlifting practice. on Saturday.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So I know that there are a variety of different sports that Special Olympics does, but they also do other things.
Absolutely.
Can you tell us a couple of those?
Well, I'm not always totally familiar with some of the programs.
Sure.
Some of the programs are something I wouldn't totally know, but I can talk about.
Like
We talked
Can
about
Do
Global
Camp
Messengers,
and
right?
Global
We did that.
Messenger, yes.
Can Do Camp is for youngsters in the summer. It gives them a place to go, kind of grow and do some different things. We have a Young Athletes Play Day for people that are too young to actively participate in the sports that we offer in the program. And so they come out from the schools into an environment where we usually do at the Y. And for half a day, they get to come out and experience a variety of sports. And they're with their teachers in a nice, safe environment where they're sort of learning about our program, which is a nice outreach. There's a leadership conference that Special Olympics holds where volunteers, often students, and athletes go together in pairs, and they go through leadership training, which helps the athletes both in the ability to assess things vocationally, but also in dealing with things they might get into in their life independently. And then, of course, with the students, it not only gives them a background of those same type of learnings, both vocational and independence learning, but also of learning with our populace.
What I'm going to do.
We got Dick Vetter back for a minute.
I'm going to call the bus stop.
I'm telling you, these athletes work so well with their coaches. They are just friends, and they just visit with one another. They build good relationships with not only their coaches, but with each other. And it's so heartwarming to just see how they all work and play together and grow and experience all different kinds of things. I think it's just amazing, all of these different programs that you guys have, Tim. And I know you work on a shoestring budget, so.
No, absolutely, but we've been very lucky. We have a generous community, and
we sure do.
Yeah, and we live in a great state.
Yes.
So those two things help us incredibly. People are generally a little more kind in the Midwest, and Iowans have always been super good, not only about these programs, but about support of other people's. Our community has always had very open arms for people with special needs, whether it's employment most people know Dick from working at Hy-Vee for all those years.
Oh, sure.
And Corey works in Menards. We have a large working community here. Some of it through Goodwill of the Heartland, which is a great program in and of itself, but also some of it just independently, where they hire these people. One of our coaches, Shannon, helps run Yaki Shack, Shannon Johnson and her husband Pat, and they've been great about employing people with special needs. And we just have a lot of people that are very generous. Stanley Foundation has been great with us. We really, really have a community that gets behind us, that helps us out in a way that enables these people to come and be a bigger part of the larger society.
That's right.
And the larger community.
That's right.
And without that, it always begins person to person.
Yeah.
The world you want to live in is the world you make. That's the reality. But you can talk out the side of your mouth all day, but the world you want to live in is the world you make. And we've been very fortunate that this community has made a very warm and welcome place to people with special needs.
We've seen that, and it's been really evidenced by that at the Y.
Yeah.
When we made that transition of moving them from the county care facility out to the Y, the members embrace them with open arms, and they treat them the same as they treat each other, and they have just been very, very welcomed, and we're so pleased to see how that has really transpired over the years.
Absolutely. We have our powerlifting practices that happen regularly at the Y in the regular gym where everybody else is, and the type of friendship and support that we see there, as well as these guys coming in, whether it's to work out with us, with me, or with Jason, whether it's to come in and work out independently. It's really a very open arm situation, and we're very thankful for the Y and it being there for us, because there are plenty of programs, even in this state, that are in groups of smaller communities that don't have the facilities or the opportunity that we have. So we're very lucky that way. And it helps that we're very industrial here too. A lot of business have been able to come out and support us with, not just financially, but with personnel and general affection.
And the police and fire.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
How great is our police and fire department for doing this for all these years?
Hey, Tony.
It's been like a decade.
Yes.
And they come out and they help us with this. They do this and the softball game with us. Do a lot of charitable work with us. It's really been incredible.
Oh, sure. It's been really nice. But I know that we would be remiss if we didn't talk about Over the Edge. I mean, that really helped this year finish where you guys could actually compete and do all the different things. And I know
bet.
you're planning next year.
Yes. So next year, we're hoping to move over the edge into September, be a little less windy, a little more warm and welcoming.
Yes. It was cold.
It was a brisk day. It was a brisk day.
Yes.
But it was exhilarating to be able to go down the building and have the fanfare that we had.
Oh,
Absolutely. I recommend it to anybody out there. Make sure you get a rappel down that building. It's a blast.
So I'm sure you did.
I did. We all, and it's pretty simple. You sign up, you get a few months to raise $1,000, which it can be in $5 donations, $100 donations, however
Sure.
you get it done.
You
And,
got all year, really.
Well,
now.
yeah, pretty much.
Start now.
And there's an app you can get on your phone. Sign up with Jason, and we should have the information pretty soon, I would imagine, and we'll roll it out to where people can get involved, get out, raise the funds they need to actually go over the edge, and that money helps 3 really good charities because it's
Yes.
split between the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, the Chamber Ambassadors,
Yeah.
yes.
And the Big Brothers Big Sisters program, another
Yes.
great program attached to
Yes.
our Y, and us, Special Olympics.
Yes.
And that enables us to put on the uniforms that we've got tonight. It enables us to get to Dubuque for downhill skiing, cross-country skiing,
Oh, yeah.
speed skating, snowshoeing, which is winter games. It enables us to get to summer games, which is swimming, track, bocce, bicycle races, all tennis. There's more. Anyway, so summer's a
Yes.
very big one. It's 3 days in Ames. Enables us to afford the buses to get back and forth, which we do have to pay for. There's a lot of things that go into this
Sure.
logistically. People
Oh,
don't
yeah.
really recognize.
Oh, I bet.
And
For how
allows
many
us
athletes?
over 150.
Over 150, right.
And usually, like say Summer Games, which is our largest event,
Uh-huh.
it is not at all rare that we're bringing 110 to 120 athletes.
Wow.
So we're talking about housing and feeding,
Transportation. Sure.
and the coaching to come. And well, again, fortunately, we have a blessed amount of volunteers that come and help us because we are stretched out all over the campus at
yeah.
Ames.
Yep.
So it's it's a pretty beautiful thing.
Well, I think it takes a special kind of person to work so hard and volunteer their time and work towards helping these athletes be successful.
Well, these are my people. I
Yeah.
mean, there's a fair amount of ostracism that exists in the world no matter what. So these are my people, and they're it's been that way forever. Some of our athletes I can remember all the way back to high school with them, and we're very much an extended family. Very much
yes.
an extended family. Yeah.
I'm fortunate enough, I used to work in supported employment. And so I had the opportunity to work with a lot of these people through supported employment and help them find fulfillment in their
Yeah,
jobs in
absolutely.
the community.
And those things are important.
amazing.
Vocations are important. They give you confidence. Competition is important. It builds
Yes.
confidence. It builds character. It creates greater discipline in life. These things, we try to build a larger community that is supportive of not only each other, but of the growth that it takes to do all the other things in our lives. It's not just a basketball game. It's an enhancement for each of us to get a little bit better each day.
Yes. It's not, you're right. It's not just a game.
No, it's not. It's the much larger game of life.
That's
Yep.
right. That's right. And they're all getting to do it. And boy, I'm telling you, it looks like the place is filling up like
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, well, we'll hopefully the weather won't scare too many people away. And we'll
I know.
pack
I
'em
was
in.
a little worried we were going to have to postpone
We've
it.
had a lot of cancellations with the weather, unfortunately, so
Yeah.
it's good that we get to be here.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, anything else that you wanted to share with the folks at home about the game? I know they're going to be taping the game, but I just really wanted to give a heads up for all of the things going on in Special Olympics.
We'll be incorporating multiple levels of athletes here, from 3-on-3 to 5-on-5 athletes, and they'll all be playing. That's the great thing about us, is that there's something about in Special Olympics for every ability level. So no matter what, if your child would ever be interested, or someone you know would ever be interested, please reach out to us at the Y. I'm sure we have something they would like. And Yeah, we hope to see you out. Thank you very much.
So if they have an athlete, if they want to volunteer, if they
anything.
want to donate.
Absolutely, and even if it's just a one-day volunteer,
Oh,
we have
those
events
are very
that are
valuable.
We have events that are one-day events. You commit yourself
Yeah.
for a few hours, and then you don't have to worry about it.
And that's nice, because some people are able to commit to that, but not
Absolutely.
all the time.
No, a
It's still
season is a
valuable.
lot. A
Oh.
season is a lot to commit, especially
sure.
because all of our lives are busy. We're all making ends meet. So
Right,
Yeah.
right. Thank you so much, Tim.
Thank you,
I know
Mayor.
everybody's looking forward to the game. I'm going to cheer on as long as I can, but I have a fundraiser to get to.
Okay.
But I am going to stay as long as I can, and
Well,
I know
thanks for
this
your
is going to be
support.
so exciting.
glad you're all here.
Thank you. Thank
Have a
you.
great night.
Hey, we look forward to seeing all of you next week back at City Hall here on our city. We have a couple of great guests coming up, and I know you're going to want to join us. So look forward to seeing you all next week at 6:30, our regular time, back at City Hall here on our city. Thank you so much, and I think we're ready to shut off so they can move the cameras over and get the game taped. Thank you again. Good night.
Our City with Mayor Diana Broderson replays on MPW Channel 9, Wednesday at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. and Thursday at 7 a.m. Of course, we're live every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. on Facebook. Email us at ourcity@muscatineiowa.gov.